Previously on Little Brother!
I'll see you all in a few days.
Mike held true to his word and won the battle back to return to the game.
I'm coming back in the game because it's insolent.
You are correct.
I'm going back! It's not easy being the best!
Mike returning to the game pissed, just kept the target on his back.
All the modern medicine, all the shots in the world won't cure my allergy to bullshit. And you're feeding me a load of bullshit.
Leanna won the HOH. And Dazed and Mike tried to come up with the plan where Dazed would stay off the block, and if Mike's on the block, Dazed could use his secret veto.
I'm assuming that you're probably going to be on the block.
Yeah, I think so.
I have to make sure that I'm not on it, and you have my word that I will use it on you if you do not win the veto.
In the end, a plan was made to try to backdoor Mike again.
I would not put him up if he's your target. I would put me and someone else up.
You're scared enough that you're trying to backdoor me.
I don't have to backdoor you. You just won't play.
Yeah, put me on
I
the
was
block.
gonna give you a chance to play. I'm not giving you a chance now since you just made me.
See, because you're gonna, you already told me you were nominating Fan Guy and Nav.
I did.
You're
That's
too
who I'm
afraid.
nominating.
You're too afraid for me to play in the veto.
Tonight is Fan Guy figuring out the matriarchy.
Like, man, I wonder if all the girls are working together. And it's possible.
And there's a big plan to backdoor Mike, but does Dee Dee have other plans?
You win, are you going to use it?
Huh?
I'm not going to use it. I'm just be honest, no.
Who will win the power of veto? Find out tonight on Little Brother.
Because I was like, you're being a big fucking baby right now, and I already have 2 kids to listen to all day. I'm not listening to you whining.
Stick to my word and say Fan Guy and Nav is my nominations. So I hope that book got you playing the veto. That you reading. I hope that book got you.
Because you're too afraid for me to play the veto because you know I'll win.
You can say what you won't say.
So she had to backdoor him, but she can cut it out with the whole I tell the truth bullshit because she's not a truth teller. She is backdooring Mike. We all know it. I don't know why she can't be upfront about it. I try to play a kind of honest game. At this point, if I do make it to jury, she's not going to have my vote. If you're going to be honest or try to be honest and tell everybody you're going to be honest, then do it.
My original thing was to put him and Fang Guy up, and I wanted them just to play because, I didn't care who. Well, everybody else wanted Mike, but I wanted to give him a chance to play. But then when he came up and there talking out crazy, I was like, you know what? I ain't giving you no chance.
I mean, I was really happy to see Mike back. Like, I was ecstatic. But I was not a fan of how he just ostracized himself immediately. And I was like, I wish he hadn't done that.
You just better hope.
It don't matter. You put me up before. I'm not scared.
I really strongly dislike so much of this cast right now. They just sit there and they just think they're better than everyone else at everything. They think they're smarter. Like they think they're just better strategists and they think they're smarter. Like no, I know pretty much the thing I got going for me right now is challenges. But guess what? At least I got it, and at least I know my place. They just think they're masterminds because they have the brilliant idea of backdooring me. Like wow, you're not being so transparent about it.
Well, since y'all are quiet, let me pick for veto while you're quiet. Leanna, you could choose somebody to play.
All right, which one of your puppet masters you picking, Leanna? Who you picking?
May.
Bold choice.
I'm playing with her too.
That's
been our youth
book. Family, I ain't playing with everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing. I'm playing with everybody.
It's just house best choice today, Fan Guy.
Is there anyone out there who's gonna pull me down if they win?
I will. Fan guy, I just want to play in Veto because Leanna's too afraid for me to play in Veto. You pick me and I win, I will take you down. You have my word in front of everyone. My safety is the only thing that matters to me. Pick me. You know I'm good at challenges.
Mike.
You need a choice, fan guy.
Mike, think that through.
Why would I not take him down if he gives me a shot at Veto? Because that seems like a very fair deal to me. Give me a shot at winning, and if I win, I'll take you down.
Oh.
I'll do it again.
I don't think
Why
that's
are you not picking the best challenge player in the game who just promised to take
Need
you
a choice,
down?
fan guy.
I don't know if you'll take me down. I know you're still mad at me.
I'm
gonna go ahead and pick.
I care more about my safety than anyone else. Hey guy, he is kowtowing to what this majority of people want. This majority has put you up twice with the explicit intent the first time of getting rid of you. This time, you might be collateral damage, and I'm just the real target. I care more about my safety. Come
Got
on.
10 seconds.
You know this.
So you lose your chance to pick.
He wouldn't
I
save
care
you
about
because
my
if he
safety.
saved
I'm
you,
gonna pick Alex.
going up.
He's picking Alex.
He has lost it. He hasn't been able to recover from the dot embarrassing him in the last season he played because he's washed up. He's washed up. That's what he is. He's like a pro basketball player who's out there on his absolute last legs, can barely move, can't play defense anymore. He's just like he's lost his touch. You are.
Edie.
Last
You are
person
something
chosen is Dee.
Oh shit! I should have shut the fuck up.
It's not me.
I hope you just lost the game there, fan guy, because my God.
See, that's how I knew he wasn't gonna take you down. But it's
It
all
would have
good.
if you had picked me. You're just all right. I guess you're just part of the backdoor mate plan because everyone is so fucking afraid of my challenge ability. Congratulations, guys. I'll just
Who is
whatever.
everybody? You know I ain't scared of you.
I just didn't want you to
Really?
leave me in the block because I didn't.
I got
So
it.
I mean,
Where
you
you at?
want to leave the best challenge player out of it, fan guy. Whatever, dude. You really just decreased your odds, but that's okay. I hope it's trivia. I hope it's something I'm great at, and I hope you lose.
Well, who's gonna use it on me? Expecting any one of the other people in the backdoor plan to stand up and say, "Yeah, I'll use it on you." Fucking crickets, except for Mike. I'll use it on you. I'll use it on you. Do I believe he would use it on me? Tough to say. If I was 100% sure that Mike would use it on me, I may have gone a different route. And my thought is, if he doesn't win it, I'm fucked. Like, fucked like Chuck. If I side with Mike right here in front of everyone. Who everyone's supposedly out to get him, except for maybe one or two people.
Ridiculous.
Boy, nobody's scared of you.
Fan guy wouldn't even pick me.
Okay, if fan guy
And you won't even put me on the block, Leanna, because you're afraid of me winning Veto.
That is my choice.
Hey, Mike.
If I'm trying to win the veto,
Because I'm not.
Hold on.
if
You're
I'm trying to win the
terrified,
veto, I
Leanna.
really don't necessarily want the
Don't say
best player.
Lord.
Dave,
Guys, like, I'm way too high
I'm
for
cool
this.
with you saying anybody else
Not
scared
a
of
good
you,
time
but
to
I ain't
say.
scared of you. I just
I'm
want
not
you to
scared of
know
him
that
at
you
all.
use your
I'm
fighting
not
words, and I
scared.
don't get with that.
He just thought he was going to intimidate me to make him go up.
Worst comes to worst, I take Nav off the block and let Mike go. I'm still wanting to work with Nav. I got some play here. Let's see who wins the veto. First of all, maybe I can make a little dealio.
And when he came back, like, I feel like he could have played that better. He just seemed angry at everybody. It's like, you can't win every competition. So it's like,
Yeah.
poorly
I think
handled.
he
But
thought like his best case was just to come in and like threaten and like scare people into not voting him, or honestly I think he was trying to scare Leanna into just go ahead and putting him up so that he would have a chance to play today.
fair, probably that was his best bet. Like, he figured he was going to be nominated anyway. Might as well ensure it so that he gets to play the veto. But yeah, Liana, I mean, I think she made a good decision. Like, it's a smart decision if she actually wants Mike out. I think the people playing the veto are you, Alex, and who?
Didi.
Didi. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anybody would not use it. Obviously, me or Fan Guy would use it. Liana would use it. I know you would use it. Alex probably would use it. Didi, I don't know. I think she would, but
That's questionable though.
yeah, Didi using it is maybe questionable, and I don't think she's like scared of anything. She's just like, whatever. She doesn't use it. One of us goes home. Mike is still a target.
Yeah. Dee Dee plays her own game.
Yeah.
I think either one of you against Mike, you stay.
Yeah, against Mike, obviously. Yeah, I think everybody would vote.
But I think you have a better chance against Mike than Fanguy does. I think Fanguy, it might be close.
Really? Oh, interesting. Because people want him out too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you do happen to win the veto, I don't feel pressure to use it any which way. Like whatever Liana wants to do or whatever the majority wants to do. If you want to take a fan guy off, that's fine. I don't want you to like put yourself in harm's way just to sort of save me, because I do think I'll stay over Mike. That's not a big deal.
Yeah. I think you'd stay with Mike too.
Yeah.
I think people would expect me to use it on Fanguy because they know we have a good relationship, like outside of the game.
Yeah.
And then they wouldn't like catch on to. I don't think anybody thinks that you and I are talking at all.
I'm glad that he brought up not wanting to pressure me to use the veto on him and allowing me just to see, what Leanna wants to do this week. And I think he would feel okay either way.
How you think that chat went last night? It was a hot mess.
It was a hot mess, but what I have to say to you is that thank you so much for not putting me up, because
I told you that. I told you if I put you up, you going home. Because everybody wanted you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he knew that I wasn't going to backdoor him. Because my reasons was I already had told him if I put him up, I knew he was going to be gone because everybody wanted him gone. And I just wanted to make sure he knew that.
And so here's the thing, now that you won 2 HOHs, I think me and you are prime people that people will want to put up.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to work with you. I want to make sure that you're good. You did me a huge solid, because I feel like if it wasn't you, I could have definitely been a nom easily by anyone.
Yeah, if it was anybody else, you would have gone up.
So thank you again, and
No problem.
I'm just grateful because.
Yep, no problem.
I was trying to tell her that I have her back for now. Here's my assumption, I guess. From this week, it's one of you, Nav, or Mike going home, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think for me and your sake, that sucks. Especially if you're still up there, So I will play the veto and I would pull you down. But I think, in my opinion, I feel like Mike is a better person to keep than Nav, unfortunately. I don't know how much Mike is mad at me or you. I don't know to that extent, because who else is he gonna work with? But
they're both not great, I think. Or they're both not bad for us. I mean, I don't think Mike or Nav is coming after you.
No, they're not.
But what I will say is I do think that they are both more loyal to each other than they are to
me. Exactly. But also, not even just that. It's that the visibility aspect of it. Mike is still a bigger visibility target, that if he somehow stays this week, which is hard to make happen, he would still be above us in terms of target levels, right?
It's good.
Nav could still kind of hide.
It's not going to be between Nav and Mike. It's going to be between me and Mike.
Well, I'm hoping you win and take yourself down. Because honestly, there could be a possibility you go home instead of Mike, which I don't really want.
No, I think that would be bad for you, actually.
That's what I'm saying. I know
Mike doing is necessarily bad for you. I mean, or staying is bad for you. But I definitely think that Mike and Nav showed their cards now.
I know. And all 3 of you going does not help my case. So that's what I'm processing is what is the lesser of the 3 evils at this point to take out.
We're on the same page. I just needed to reiterate to him, because I feel like Alex and Nav and Mike and maybe Dazed, we're going to try to work something pretty, we're going to try to work a group. And I just wanted to reiterate to Alex that, not that I didn't think he knew, but clearly you're on the bottom of that, bro. And just kind of try to solidify a little bit of footing with him going forward.
There is this whole force on the other side, and I don't know if they're working together, but they all have the same idea, right? They all want bigger targets gone.
Me, you, Nav. and Mike are the next ones out.
That's what I'm saying. So whatever happens, we have to kind of try to win for the next one, right? So keeping Mike and Nav, they're both great competitors, and so are you. So it's like, it's not great for us.
We knew the guys are going to be targets from the jump. It's like, I think we outnumbered the girls by a lot on the cast, I believe.
We got to figure out what to do in terms of how to pivot, you know, like in the future of our games, we can't just get like picked off one by one. Like,
no, I agree. The problem is we're losing someone this week. Like,
I know we lost someone last week. He came back, but you know, it's still fucked.
I don't think going along with their backdoor plan is necessarily going to save us, but I think it's the only thing we can do right now.
I think it's something that we have to try.
Because if we fight it, like if we
shouldn't die, we shouldn't die on this hill though. We shouldn't die on saving Mike.
Nope.
Because if everyone is not keeping, like, all I know is Daze seems to want to keep Mike. I know they're working together at this point.
Him, Nav, and Mike are really close.
Him saying that he just wants him as a bigger target is sus, because both me and Mike are bigger targets than him. So I don't know what he's talking about.
As am I.
So it's like, I don't know. But anyway,
those three are like this. Like him, those three are really close.
And that's the thing. Like, what do we do? Do we take out one of them, or do we like use them for a bit? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like,
I don't think we have a choice this week. Like,
I know.
Going.
I know. But
somebody's going. I've thought about like a possible all-girls alliance in the past at various points throughout the game. I was like, man, I wonder if all the girls are working together. And it's possible. I'm with you. I think we need to pivot to... I believe we need to pivot to primarily Megan Aspen.
Okay. So if we can do that, then I think we can set ourselves up for a few good rounds in the middle instead of going out one by one with Nav and Mike and all that. Dazed, what he said he wasn't a target before this. Like, he wasn't a big threat. He was in the middle, and now he chose to be like, I don't want a target going home because I'll be next. I'm like, Dazed, I was never...
Even Nav, bro. Nav just was honorable telling you that, because I was surprised he didn't have to tell you he voted you out. Everyone would assume he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there could be an all-girls thing, for sure. They were outnumbered, so them sticking together wouldn't be, like, the worst idea in the world.
Yeah, he gonna promise everybody everything to try to keep
He was trying so hard to get you to nominate him so he could play.
He was trying. You heard it. I'm talking about I'm scared and this. I'm filing behind this person. Boy, you know that ain't true. You crazy. What you think the game gonna be?
No, I don't even try to guess no more.
I know.
It's gonna be Meg and Dee Dee playing.
Yeah.
He pulled me.
So who y'all gonna take down for real? For real?
I ain't even going.
I'll take Fan Guy down.
You would?
Yeah. Just because Nav will vote for Mike.
Down too.
Yeah. Only because he, that's a vote for Mike. That's the only reason why I'm doing it.
If you win, are you gonna use it?
Huh?
I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna just be honest. No.
No.
Nope. It's simply because they basically told people what to do, and I have a problem with authority. So when somebody says to do something, I'm gonna want it to do the opposite of what they say for some reason. So that's pretty much all that is. But if they made a face, oh fucking well, I don't care.
Dee Dee did say that if she used the veto, she wasn't gonna use it on anybody. Which, I did make a little mental note of. I know that Dee Dee is the type to play her own game, and she's not really one to play with a big alliance. But it doesn't really make for a good team player. And in a game like this, we're going to need a solid block of people that have the same goal in mind.
Well, we're going into it.
If either one of them leave, it doesn't bother me. So I don't want nobody to think I'm working with nobody, and I'm not. So I'm not gonna.
But Leanna did kind of make a show of saying like she's true to her word and she's going to do what she says, and then she switched it in that last bit of conversation before the nominations. So
I'm gonna win this. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna win.
I already know I'm not gonna win, so I'm like, okay.
I don't know. I think everybody trying to hide behind Mike. I think So I guess they figure she figured if Mike being in the game is best for her game. And that's how I feel about Alex. Alex being in this game is good for my game because so many people want him.
I think that it could go either way for the women as far as how we're acting towards each other. I think there has to be some level of throwing each other under the bus, so to speak, in order to not allow people to believe that we're working together. And I really don't think that anybody does think that. But I think it's getting a little too much, and it needs to slow down maybe a little bit.
So you think they're gonna be mad at you because you said you ain't want to use the veto to pull nobody down, even though
I don't give a damn if they mad. Like, what the fuck? I'm not playing for them. What the hell? Like I said, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me, so I'm not finna be a part of it. If I win, I'm not using it.
True. This game getting messy.
I'm gonna just sit back.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do.
I know this. It was already messy, but they didn't want to acknowledge it. Like Leanna flip-flopping from me and Meg, but she's staying constant with Monet though. That's crazy. And then when Aspen's in the chat, she don't say shit, but yeah, right. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
What you don't have to answer if you don't want to. What power did you get when you said you didn't want to be HOH?
You'll see after the veto.
That sounds so scary. Oh my goodness. Okay. I hate surprises days.
Yeah. It depends. I might not use it. It depends on what happens with the veto. If I'm not in danger, then I won't use it.
So you have a veto power. Oh, okay. Because I know Monet had one.
Yeah, I was surprised to get it. You know, that I chose not to. I volunteered that night, not because of any power, but because I didn't feel I had any reason to put anybody up. So I didn't want to be HOH regardless.
You hit it well too, because I didn't even know it was going on in this game, like secret powers and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, people kind of hinted and asked about it.
I'm just slow then. Thank you for calling me slow.
You're good.
The whole voting thing, that's when I didn't know, it didn't even come to me. Mike told me that somebody probably used it. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So then I found out.
I figured that out pretty quick, but I also knew Leanna had that. Because I got the first power. Remember me saying in chat that I bet $5 that the vote was actually $5.30?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew right off the bat that Nav was probably telling the truth, which the vote, there were 3 people leading that vote that were solid. Leanna wasn't positive that it was going to be a lopsided vote. It was going to be closer than she thought. That's why she used the power, and it made sense to me, right? Yeah. You know, it's funny because that's the 3 most honest people in this game. I feel like you, myself, and Nav.
If I win, which I doubt, I'm not going to use the veto. To help them win.
That makes
sense. You can all choose a partner if you all 6 agree on.
So what's happening?
Then that will be the partner. If not, we will have to do a pick style thing. So you all can discuss your partners now. If you can't all 6 agree, then we will have a pickup.
All right, so
I don't understand the rules. Like,
pick a partner. Pick a partner.
I'll go with anyone. I don't care.
All right, so
I don't have a preference. We're all basically on the same page, right?
No.
Onward.
No.
I'll work with Fan Guy.
No, we're not all on the same page.
No.
We don't.
Wait, who's not on the same page?
Who's not on the same page?
The HOH apparently.
You talking about for as a voting?
Yeah, I think he's talking about the overall plan.
Like the overall plan.
Well, D said she's not using it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna pick D.
Okay. I'll go with Nav, I guess, right? That's what. Okay.
Okay, we are playing charades, so
We're playing charades.
here are your categories. In the first round, nobody can steal. Starting in the second round, somebody can steal. However, the team with the lowest score in the second round will be eliminated unless there is a tie for last place. Here are your categories.
My gut's telling me animal.
Okay.
Go on mute though.
Mute yourself.
I am muted. I'm muted.
I'll mute you.
Penguin.
Correct. Fan Guy and Big are on the board.
You want to do emotions?
It don't matter.
All right, let's do emotions.
All right, your time begins now. Don't talk. Well, I'm going to put you on mute.
Sad. Shy. Bashful. Scared. Worried. Funny, laughing, afraid, worried, crying, worried. You playing hide and seek? What? Played.
5 seconds.
Praying. Shocked.
Time is up.
What was it,
It
Nick?
was embarrassed.
What the hell?
Embarrassed. That's why I kept hiding my face.
Let's not do singer, by the way, because I don't think I'll know what singer Nick picks.
Okay, so.
Or
what about,
bands.
What about TV shows?
Yeah, TV shows I could try. Yeah.
Your time starts now.
Boo, Medea. That's not a TV show. Shout. No. Scary. Ghost Call. Ghostbusters. Ghost Whispers.
I think movie.
Okay, let's do movie. Yeah.
Before we go, however, one person from each team can try to steal. So who wants to try to steal from each team? I will let you know when the time begins. It has begun now.
What's the topic? Movies?
Movies.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Oh.
Oh, Dee Dee got it.
Oh.
Action?
Action. Okay.
Standing.
Jumping, dancing. Soccer.
Pitching a ball. Pitching a baseball.
Meg got it.
Oh,
Meg
pitching.
got
Oh
it.
wait, it's action. God damn it.
I'm confident with you, actor, maybe more than they are.
Time has begun.
Godzilla.
It's actor.
Oh, what is it? Action? Surfer?
Actor.
Actor. Fast and Furious? Actor. I don't know.
The Rock.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, Leanna got it. Tom Cruise.
There was a lot of moments I felt like Leanna could have thrown the comp. I feel like she should have thrown the comp if that was her goal, was to get Mike out. So I don't know why she didn't throw the comp. If she did throw the comp, she didn't do a great job of it. Places.
Do you want to guess that, Leanna, or do you want me to do it?
You can do it.
Okay.
Time has begun.
New York, New Orleans, Chicago, supermarket, the grocery store.
Grocery store.
Correct. Fan guy gets the point.
Oh, wow.
Vanga and May can win this first part of the challenge if they steal this point, or if Dee and Lana don't get it.
Do you want to steal or do you want me to?
I'll steal.
Songs.
Okay. Okay,
Time
next.
has begun.
3 words.
Old Town Road.
Beyonce. Put a ring on it. Put a ring on it. Put a. Uh-oh.
Vanga, I need your hands on camera.
Oh, all the single ladies.
3 words.
Put your hands up.
Wait. What's that song? What's the name of the song?
Crazy in Love.
Oh,
Correct. Vanga gets the win.
I feel better now.
You must each pick a partner for this final round.
We each pick a partner?
From the losers. Obviously, they can't win veto, only you can.
I'll pick Alex.
Leanna.
You must choose 1 through 8. Who's acting? You, Vanga?
Alex is acting.
Let's go with 8.
That's right.
First word. Cowboy. Oh, Harry Potter. Wizard. 3 words. Wizards of Waverly Place. No. March. Wizard March. Is it a movie? Is it a song? Give me some. It's a movie. Wizard marching. Wizard walking. No, you can't use
No, disqualified.
Sorry. God damn it.
Time has begun.
1 word. Looking from the back. Your elbow hurting. Looking. Taking pictures. Doctor? X-ray.
Correct. Leanna gets it for Meg.
Woo!
Now.
2 words. Boxer.
Punch out.
Knockout. Ear. Bruises.
Mike Tyson.
Correct. It is Mike Tyson. Fan guy gets the point. Time has begun.
But I did knew that one. I knew that one as soon as he started doing it.
Army of the Dead.
Happy, joyful, killer.
Killer Vamps.
What are you doing? What is this?
What is that? Milking a Vampire. Like what?
Got to reenact my favorite Nisha moments, which was always cool. Got to throw back. I'm surprised it took him so dang long. I knew Dee Dee was in the chat and knowing exactly what I was up to.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Correct. That was a throwback to niche.
Got it.
Oh, that's why he
You should
laughed.
have done this.
Yes, you should have just done that. What was that? Oh, you're muted. You're
That
muted.
was Nisha's dancing.
Oh, I get it now. That's so
I
funny.
reenacted her exact thing.
Damn it.
Time
Yeah, Alex.
has begun.
2 words. Eat, chew, bite, crown.
Burger King.
Correct. Fan Guy ties it up, bringing us to
Good job.
Good
this
acting.
final possibility here. Yeah.
Skin,
Oh,
dance, ballerina,
Ballet.
dancer,
Ballet dancing.
gymnastic.
Meg wins Veto.
Well done,
Whoop,
Meg.
whoop. Comp under my belt. I feel good being able to take somebody down. It feels good to have a little bit of power in the game and be able to make a decision without, I think, calling too much attention to my game or what I'm doing. So I feel good about using it, and hopefully there is no second battle back.
And then I was like shocked whenever Dee Dee said she wasn't going to use the veto. Like I was thinking everybody in there was going to use it. So like I was just going in there like at the beginning, just like this is going to be great. You know,
That's why I was like, my main goal is literally for anybody but Dee Dee to win. But best case scenario, you or I, because I don't want your name to even be part of the conversation when it comes to like votes. I get that Dee Dee plays her own game, and I like that she just does what she feels is best for her in the game. But at some point, you have to learn how to work in an alliance. You have to learn how to be a team player, and like sometimes you have to follow the collective for like the end goal, especially in a game like Big Brother.
It benefits you to work with other people and do what's best for them for a little bit, even if it's not necessarily best for you. Yeah, I agree with that. So I was shocked, and that was what threw me off from that entire competition. Was I was like, wait, what?
My best option was to take Fan Guy down.
But what was that yesterday? What?
What?
You knew she was going to say that? I didn't know. I was surprised.
Listen, I mean, I know that Dee Dee in these games really likes to like play her own game, which is great, and she does well doing that. But yeah, it was kind of, I don't know on this one why you wouldn't just like follow the collective.
I know. But we was talking about our game. We all found out that Dee Dee wasn't gonna use it.
If she won.
If she would have won, she wasn't gonna use it.
Oh, the veto?
Yeah. And I was like,
I suspected that.
At this point, Mike's just so toxic. Like, he's such a wild card. He's, his list. I don't know where I fall on that list. I don't want to even find out where I fall on that list.
I know.
But you
I just know I'm on that list.
I know.
all know that we're on the list.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, like, for my game, it's best if Mike's not here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You guys have any thoughts on who I should use the veto on?
Doesn't matter.
You don't have a preference?
Nope.
I have so many questions. About Dazed. Well, one, Dazed was the one who told me to get the votes so that I can stay. So when I got back to you and Dazed that day, and I was like, if I have you two, then I'm good. And he's like, he was mad that I was saying who my targets were or whatever, but like, I didn't have no inclination that he was gonna vote me out, And since then, I haven't talked to the guys. So was this fake? Like the three of us fake?
I mean, that's kind of what it's looking like to me.
Bro, what the fuck?
And the fact that he had a power, bro. He got a power for not being.
And then he didn't. Yeah, and like Leanna kind of fucked his game because she said it, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Leanna, he got something.
And then everybody asked him, and he like, I ain't telling y'all, and we like, oh.
No.
What the fuck?
But do we think that he's working close with Mike?
I do.
Because,
I'm
like,
starting to think that.
I would love to work with you. I just don't know where your head's at, and we haven't talked. So, I mean, am I your target? It makes sense if I am.
No.
No? So how are you feeling about all of this, especially this week? Like, what do you think about everything? It's been dramatic, to say the least.
It's been extra.
What are your thoughts about, like, the round that me and Mike were up? Like, what was the reasoning? Not that, like, it doesn't matter why you voted me, but, like, is there a reason why you voted to keep Mike? Like, do you think he's a good person to keep around for your game?
Yes, for my game, because Mike, he didn't do anything to me, so I'm not the type of person to just jump on a bandwagon just because.
Absolutely.
Like, if it's like no chance or in hell whatsoever, then I'd be like, oh, okay. But if it's like if I think it's pretty even and he didn't do nothing to me, I'm just save him or whatever.
No,
and
it-
I had to talk to you, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. And honestly, like, I will say, like, for me, I think that Mike being in the game is not a bad idea because everyone wants him out. And I also don't like jumping on bandwagons either. Obviously, from our season, like, I'd be jumping back and forth.
Same.
So, like, I don't know. Like, I don't really know what to do in terms of, especially if it's Nav and Mike. I don't really know because Nav has lied to me about voting to keep me.
Wow.
Both him and Days both said that it would be like a vote to keep me. And so I was like, oh, so I'm safe. It's going to be a pretty, like, unanimous vote almost. And it didn't turn out that way. It's getting crazy. And I think that I'm glad that you reached out because, like, I don't want to go in the whole game without talking to someone. So I'm just glad we have, like, a chance to talk. And honestly, like, I say my targets was you and Monet, but I don't, like, I'm not good at these challenges, honestly. Like, I haven't won. I was close with last round, but, like, honestly,
Doesn't feel good, does it?
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. So, like, I don't even know how much it matters, like, who our targets are. We haven't won shit.
Like, who the fuck?
Like, what? Like, we haven't won anything. But we're just trying to stay alive, you know?
He seems confused just like I am, but then again, it's Alex, so I don't know if he's actually telling the truth or not. He did mention wanting to work with me, but I'm not taking that too seriously either because, like I said, I don't know if he's lying.
Mr. Nav, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I got some good news for you.
Oh, okay.
There's a good chance you're probably not going to be on the block.
Really?
Yeah. You interested in knowing what that is?
I mean, I figured if you had a DPOV, you would pick Mike to take off the block because he's more in risk.
Well, he's not on the block.
But he's going to be.
Right. But I do have a secret power of veto.
Right.
I have to use it before the replacement nom.
Before the replacement nom. Okay.
So if Meg uses the veto, she'll take somebody down. I have to use it before a replacement nom is put back up.
Okay.
So if what I assume is going to happen is that Meg is going to pull down Fan Guy, right? And if she does that, I'm going to pull you off because we can't have you and Mike sitting next to each other.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah.
So if anything, Mike will be sitting against somebody who would possibly vote him out.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If Meg decides to not use the power of veto,
She's going to though. She's going to.
But if she doesn't,
then that's ideal. Yeah.
I don't want you to be on the block. I think we'd have a better chance of keeping Mike if he's against Fan Guy.
Yes, that's true. I did hear that too. Yeah.
My plan originally, I don't know if Mike told you this, was to try to get Mike on the block and me not on the block, because if him and I were on the block together, the plan wouldn't have worked at all.
Right.
He tried his best to get his ass on the block.
Yeah.
But that did not happen. But Meg got caught in a lie. Mike caught her in a lie. Meg brought an alliance to me and Mike early on. Even gave it a name.
Okay.
And then turned her back on Mike. So she can't be trusted. Fan Guy can't be trusted. You know, both of them told me at one point that they thought the vote was completely lopsided and they only voted with the House. They were sure Mike was going. And then it got switched up in group chat saying, no, we didn't know where the vote was.
Yeah.
So they are definitely all together. So
That's annoying.
if we can somehow keep Mike, it's you, me, and him. And even if we don't, you and I have a strong basis.
Right.
I have a chat with Dee Dee tonight. I have a feeling that she's looking for a way out. He's safe. Hopefully he repays that. It was going to happen regardless because I needed to use the veto.
So what are your thoughts on the situation at hand?
I figure Meg's going to use the power of veto.
This question is on who?
Most likely Fan Guy.
But apparently they made a face. I didn't even notice they made a face, but apparently Meg and Leanna made a face when I said I wasn't going to use the veto if I were to win. I don't know why they made that face, because they really acting like Monet doesn't have a whole ass veto in her pocket anyway. I'm not the type to gang up on one person, especially when that person didn't do anything to me. So that's why I was like, no, I'm not using the veto if I win.
What, Monet has a veto?
She was one of the HOH that voted to not be HOH, right?
Mm-hmm. I told Leanna what I had, so I'm assuming she told everybody.
She didn't tell me anything.
It seemed like she was trying to get me to say out loud. She called me out in the chat. I'm not too happy with her. She could have done what she did in private, but
I'm outside of that loop, so.
Well, you know, me too. So, I mean, as far as working with people. So I'm looking for votes. Simple as that. I do appreciate you kind of filling me and Mike in on that little conversation that you were in with DeLeon, Meg, and Fan Guy, because that helped a lot. I guess because I didn't want to vote Mike out, everybody assumes that I am working with him, which I'm not. It just makes sense to my game. Like, if Mike is in this game, myself and you aren't going on the block. Why would they vote us out before Mike?
Do shit to me.
Why are they going to vote us out? Mike's the
And then
bigger
Alex
target.
said I was his target, so I was like, okay, well, shit, let me vote for Alex then.
That's why I thought he told me and Aspen that. He said you and Monet were his targets. I'm like, wait, what? And that's why I thought Aspen was going to vote Alex out, because I thought she would keep you safe. But I guess that is not the case.
She's working with Alex. I caught that real quick.
Dee Dee's a wild card. She's up for grabs.
What I'm saying is, I think Meg's taking Fan Guy down. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is that I think it's you against Nav. And what I'm telling you...
I hate Meg. I seriously hate Meg. As a player, I hate the way she played the game.
She lied to you?
Yes, Alex, she lied to me.
She lied to me.
She came to me at very early in the game. She made a chat with me and Dazed and her. And she said, this is Final 3. I want to work with smart people, and I want to work with people who are good at the game. And she kept requesting us. And she kept pushing that we're the Final 3, we're working together. And guess what? She voted me out. And then I came back, and she sat there, and she tried to apologize to me, and I literally told her, I am not listening to your bullshit. And she left the conversation. She rage quit our conversation, mid-conversation. So yes, she's going to take down Fan Guy to backdoor me. Congratulations, Meg, you're a strategic genius.
That doesn't make any sense.
I hate the way she plays these games. One of the first things I said is I hate the way she plays these games. And then she tried to make an alliance with me, and I'm like, okay, Meg, I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you a chance. And she
fucked you over. She fucked you over.
Do not trust her.
For me, I am glad that you went out because you came back. Because I might not have won the battle back, to be honest. So I'm so glad you're here. And I don't think that you're 100% out of the game yet. You said what?
I think I'm 90% out of the game. Anyways, yes. I just wanted to tell you Meg's a bullshitter. All these people suck. The only people I like are you, Nav, and
Are you admitting defeat? Are you admitting defeat? Are you done? Are you out?
I think it's very likely. I'm never gonna say I'm gonna admit defeat. I would very much like to stay. What has changed?
Well, listen. Well, because I'm a voter now. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and if Leanna breaks the
rules, there's no switcheroo. So Daze can maybe switch his. I don't know how much he wants to keep you around because he's already made it very public that he wants to keep you. So he has to do what he has to do for this. So what I'm thinking is, if he has the same advantage as Leanna did, which is because they both weren't HOHs, then he could switch a vote and actually help you out. So what I'm thinking is, right now I just talked to D, and I'm not campaigning for you that hard, but I also am at the same time.
Yeah.
I think that Dee would vote to keep you.
You talked to Dee. See, I like Dee because she voted to keep me, and I like Nav because he voted to keep me, and I like Days.
She requested me. I think she wants the same thing. She wants the same outcome. So it really could be me, her, Days, an extra vote, and then maybe like a fan guy situation. I don't know.
Fuck, fan guy, absolutely. He wouldn't even pick me to play Veto for him. If you don't want to tell me, it's fine. Are you and Aspen working together closely?
No.
Okay, so she voted me as an anti-me move and not a pro-you move.
I guess so.
Why? Why, Aspen? Why?
Was she working with you closely?
Allegedly. Yeah. Supposedly, she spent the whole season saying we're cool, we're allies.
Okay.
Well,
listen, I still, like I said, even if you're admitting defeat or not, I still want you in this game. Obviously, I want Nav as well. I want Nav as well because that would be awesome. But if it's between you two, I have to choose you because Nav is just.
Well, yeah, I'm never gonna tell you to choose Nav. Yeah.
You know, he gave me really great information about what others have promised him. So I think it was a very crucial talk in terms of who I should trust in the future. So Days, Meg, Aspen, they all have had talks with him about going further with him, and they didn't choose him. So gotta put that in the back of my mind for future reference.
Assuming Meg takes Fanguy down, you're gonna go up. I think the best case that we have is to make sure Nav is off the block.
It'll probably be Alex, and I'll probably lose the vote again.
Well, we have Dee if Alex goes up. Actually, she pretty much said she doesn't want you to go because you are a bigger target than her.
Yeah, so
she's thinking right.
She's thinking, yeah. So during the veto comp, there were 6 people in. Dee flat out said if she wins the veto, she's not using it because she wants. I mean, I don't know if she wants you to stay out of wanting to work with you or just that you'll be targeted before her. But she doesn't want you to go. She was not going to use it.
But here's the thing. I'm just going to go again. It's the same people.
Let's not, be sad about all this. Let's figure out how and who we can get votes from and how to go about it. We don't have a lot of time here. I do think that votes can be gotten. If Nav is off the block, that's 2 plus Dee, that's 3.
We need 2 more.
We just need 2 votes.
Or we need to somehow convince Leanna to sort of keep Mike. Is that not on the table?
That could work. There's work to do, but we have a shot now with how the block may turn out.
Well, let's figure out the 4th vote to begin with. You, me, Dee. Who's the 4th vote? Who do we feel best about? Not Meg,
depends.
not Fanguy, not DeLeon, not Monet. So it has to be Aspen?
It has to be Aspen and Alex, and it depends on who goes on the block.
But do you think Dee is a vote to keep Mike regardless of who's next to him?
I really do feel that way.
Okay,
She's
that's
like
good.
me. Mike is a bigger target.
Okay,
There's
that's good.
absolutely no reason to vote him out. And that has to be sold.
There's no chance she puts Dee on the block, is there?
I mean, there's always a chance. There's always a chance, but
I don't think that's happening.
I mean, the only renom options are Dee, Alex, DeLeon, and Monet. Everybody else is not an option.
I am going to use the power of veto, and I'm going to use it on Fanguy.
Thank you, man.
Hey, can I jump in there too, Nick?
You sure can.
Let me go ahead and use one of those vetoes also.
You're using your veto on Nav.
I'm going to use mine on Nav.
Days has a secret veto. Fanguy and Nav are both off the block. Leanna, you're going to have to make 2 nominations tonight. It can't be Meg, Fanguy, Nav, or Days.
All right, I'm gonna put on mic just to ensure my vote gonna stay the same. I'm gonna put up D. I had a feeling that Days was gonna do it because this was his last week to use his power. So I had a feeling he was gonna do it.
The result was really satisfying because Dee Dee is now somehow vulnerable. I'm not sure how effective that can be, or I can get people to vote Dee Dee out instead, but that is perfect for me.
I'm gonna be so glad to be done with these people. It's so... I hate this cast.
I don't know if anybody can pull this this switcheroo. It might be me and Nav.
I am singing like Mariah Carey. I am telling everything. What alliance? Ain't no secrets. I'm telling every fucking thing.